What is up, guys? Adrian here from Losh TV. I want to talk about the fact that Howl O Scream is back. Well, back to how it normally was before the pandemic. We'll talk about all that and a lot more right after the intro. Roll it. Now, this should be our first year being able to attend the event, Howl O Scream. We haven't been here in the past due to the fact that we didn't live in Central Florida, and I did last year, but I didn't feel like driving out to Tampa to go to a Scarezone event. Nothing against Howl O Scream or anything, I just never really felt the need to drive out to Tampa to go check out the event. But this year, I want to go check it out because I've heard nothing but positive things about it. Therefore, I'd love to go out there and check it out. So, let's dive into this little trailer they put out for us. Now, right off the bat on this trailer, we get a few things that we can learn. We have the amount of scare zones, the amount of houses, along with the amount of nights and what nights they are. So let's talk about that a little bit, shall we? So we have 5 houses. From what they've said on the press releases, they say they are 3 returning and 2 brand new ones. Let's talk about those 3 returning real quick, okay? So typically, they have houses that come back every year for Howl O Scream. You guys know they like to bring houses back and put a new twist on them every year. So my prediction for the 3 houses that can possibly be returning will be Insomnia, which had its first iteration, I believe, in 2018. The Residence, which had its first iteration in 2019. Finally, we will have Deathwater Bayou, which was the house of the year in 2019 and is a fan favorite. Now, I feel like those 3 will come back because they haven't been used as much as the other ones like Simon Slaughterhouse or Motel Hell. Those have been around for a few years now, at least since before 2016. So I feel like those 3 can come back. Now we go to the other houses, one that we can actually talk about because there has been an image that has been released. If you guys go look at Howl O Freaks on Instagram, I'll post it down below and I'll put the picture on the screen. They have discovered something in the old Black Spot location. We have a sign that says, "Stake the Vamps." What does this mean? What can it lead towards? This means, from what I'm looking at, from my perspective, we can have a vampire house in this location now instead of the pirate-themed house. I'm excited to see this. Of course, it's going to be my first year at Howl O Scream, so I'm excited for anything because everything I see will be my first experience with it. But I like vampires. I like experiencing vampires in events. For example, if we go back to Halloween Horror Nights, the vamp scare zones have been one of my favorite scare zones to be able to go through. So to be able to go through and see these vamps. And now if we look, hold on, I know I could be jumping back and forth here, but if we look back at the trailer, that kind of looks like a vampire. So can that be them telling us, hey, there's going to be a head vampire running the event this year, kind of like an icon situation where that can be the main house? And then that's his house. Would it be cool to have like a whole hive of vampires out here? I think it would be pretty enjoyable. And then the other one, not 100% sure what it can be, but I know most likely we'll be taking over the Motel Hell location. So this can really pretty much be anything. They could be turning one of the scare zones they had last year into a house. I personally would love to see Lycan's Landing, which was that werewolf scare zone, turn into a house because that would be top notch. Now that's enough for the houses. Scare zones, I think pretty much the ones that weren't almost houses last year, basically like walkthrough scare zone houses, I think those will come back. Things like Little Nightmares and Dia de los Muertos and stuff like that will return. However, things that weren't like the walkthroughs, I think will not return. If they do, that'll be awesome. If they don't, we can see because they have the houses now. That's the whole reason they had those scare zones last year. And then finally, we have the shows, which we have 2 of that will be returning. I think Fiends will be right back in the Gwazi location, well, in the field, so that there's a spaced out area. And then I think we're gonna get the Rolling Bones are gonna be back where they always go. And I think that's a pretty solid event. And the ticket prices aren't that bad either. The ticket prices start at $29.99 and they go all the way up to I think $44.99, which isn't that bad. They also have a deal right now where the price is I think $79.99 for every night of the event. That's pretty solid. To go along with the ticket prices, you also need to get a reservation. It's going to be just like getting a park reservation to Busch Gardens. If you're unfamiliar with it, you just go onto the website, go to the Reservations tab, put in your barcode number, the date that you're going, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys know when we get another Howl O Scream update, whether there be house, Scarezone, whole event, anything. I'll let you guys know. Do me a favor, while you guys are here, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you're excited for Howl O Scream going back to normal. Subscribe if you already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes. Peace.